oh, where have you been all my life? Somebody's gonna be in my neck. The sweet, enticing, beautiful tree. Hey y'all, welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. If you are new here or you've stumbled upon my page, go ahead and check me out and then consider hitting that subscribe button. While you're down there, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date every single time I drop a new video, okay? I'm VVE and this is the Epiphet. All right, you guys, so the third installment of my layering combination video is finally here. It took me long enough. I know. So let's not waste any time and let's jump right into the combos. Now, before I get into the perfume on perfume or fragrance on fragrance combo, I do want to share a body cream / fragrance combination that when I did this combo, I fell head over heels in love with it, okay? So the first fragrance is New York Nights from Bond number 9. Okay, you guys know how much I love this scent. I also featured this in my December favorites, and I told you guys that this is a fragrance that I don't typically like to layer with anything, and what I meant by that is primarily another fragrance. Like, I enjoy the scent of this on its own, but this layered with milk, beautiful combination. However, when this body cream or this body butter came into my life, I was playing around with that and this. I was like, oh, where have you been all my life? And the body cream that I layer that with is cookie butter from Skin Potion, y'all. Y'all. You guys already know how much I love their products, Kama Sutra, Royal Sandalwood. But when I tell you, cookie butter is a gourmand lover's dream. And y'all know I'm not big on gourmandy type scents. Like, I've shifted just a tiny bit, but for me, this is so delectable. This is dangerously delicious, okay? If you want to get your night started off right with you and your boo, I'm gonna need you to layer this too. Bars, I think that was bars. Poet didn't even know it, but cookie butter layered with New York Nights. Oh, so delicious, so yummy, so delectable. So you guys know that this is a predominantly caramel coffee scented fragrance, and the coffee to me is not overly done in this at all, so which is why I love it even more. And cookie butter, I believe, has a note of coffee in it. At least I do smell that in here. I want to say there's some caramel in here as well, but when I tell you guys, it is so delicious, and the pairing together is just top tier, chef's kiss. You need this. So Skin Potion sent me this around Christmas time, so thank you, Ray, and thank you, Skin Potions. I was gifted this. I'm not required to talk about this at all, but I do have to come and tell you what I absolutely love, and cookie butter is definitely one of those things. I'm not sure if this is a limited edition product, but I will definitely have this link down below if it is still available. And you can also save with Skin Potions with my coupon code down below. So don't forget to check the information box down below. But you guys, layering combo to die for, okay? Some of us are still in the winter season, not me in particular. It's still February, we're already hitting 80s. But for those of you who are still experiencing colder temps, this is going to be your best friend, okay? Try it. All right, so on to the fragrance layering. Now, I was going to save my top 2 for today's video. I was going to save that till last, but I'm going to go ahead and just share it with you first because this has me so geeked, and I think one of these are going to be my combo that I wear tonight for date night, okay? So the first fragrance that we're going to feature is Blanche Bete from Liquides Imaginaire. You guys know how much I'm in love with this, and if you haven't seen that video, it's going to be up top so you can check that out. Please check that out. But y'all, this is a lactonic, creamy, beautiful, gorgeous, gourmandy concoction of a scent. Absolutely love, and it doesn't need any help. However, if you want to add a little razzle dazzle to Blanche Bete, you can layer it with Gris Charnel, the Extrait version, y'all. Oh my gosh. When I tell you that this is a delectable, sexy combination that If you have not tried this, you absolutely need to try this. Now, I personally have not tried this with the regular version. You guys know how much I love the regular version. But the reason why I even experimented with this combination in the first place was because as much as I enjoy Gris Charnel, this one is definitely an Extrait version. It's more intense, it's woodier, it's deeper, it's heavier. It's everything that Gris Charnel is times 10. And so when I sprayed this on, the night that I decided to wear this, when I sprayed this on, I just felt like it was a little bit too much of that woodiness, too much of that smokiness. I had decided to add my girl Blanche Bete with it, and when I tell you, she leveled this out and just amplified how beautiful and gorgeous this is as a scent. Just a little bit more creamier, just a little bit more y'all, this combination is to die for, okay? Now, like I said, I haven't tried it with the regular version, but I'm sure it'll be just as delicious with Blanche Bete and the regular Gris Charnel. But when I tell you the Extrait and Blanche Bete together, a match made in heaven, okay? Okay, so the other combo is, again, Miss Blanche Bete, okay? And I experimented with her and the infamous Rosendo Mateu number 5. Y'all, first of all, there is something about Miss Ma'am that she just does the damn thing when she comes into contact with anything, okay? If you doing a little too much, she can simmer you down. If you need a little elevation, she can lift you up. Now, Rosendo Mateu number 5 does not need any help in any way, shape, or form. But when I tell you number 5 needed just a little bit of something extra one night, Blanche Bete came to the rescue, y'all, and it did not disappoint. So for me, I think those of you who do struggle with the overly spiciness of this scent, or maybe if you still get that rubberiness from this, which I thankfully do not, try adding Blanche Bete to her and see if that just soothes things out for you and just makes it what it is supposed to be. Now, again, this doesn't need any help by itself. For those of us who appreciate and love the spicy saffron, I think the spices in here is really saffron. It doesn't specifically say that, but I do think it's that. But this is definitely a musky, sensual, very seductive type of musky scent. Add the creaminess and the beautiful deliciousness of Blanche Bete together. Y'all need to try it. So like I said, one of these will be my combination for date night tonight, and I can't get enough. Either way, somebody's gonna be my neck. Either way, left or right, somebody's gonna be my neck. Okay, so this next combination is also great for the cooler temps, and the first fragrance is Oud Satin Mood from MFK. Now, we all know what this is. This is a vanillic rose oud combination. And to me, in my personal opinion, I feel like this leans more on the friendlier side of oud. So if you are looking to venture into the oud world, I think that this is a really good option. I do know that there's an Extrait version of this. I have not gotten my nose on that, but for me, I feel like the vanilla and the oud here, they level each other out pretty well. Now, this alone is a beautiful fragrance. It doesn't need any assistance, any help. But again, we are chemists in our own home, and it's always fun to shake and spice things up a little bit, okay? So layer this with Libre, the original version. Now, I may be the only person still in America who truly enjoys the original version of Libre, but y'all, the lavender in here specifically, I feel like plays so well with a rose oud vanilla combination. So this has lavender, this has vanilla, this has orange blossom. They vibe beautifully together, they wear beautifully together, and alone these have great performance, but together it's even powerful from what I've experienced. I sprayed this on, I want to say about 5:30-ish, and I had a very long day. By the time I got home, I could still smell this very clearly on my body. If you have these two in your collection, or maybe you have this and it's on the verge of being decluttered because, again, the masses do not like this fragrance anymore, give this another shot by layering it with Oud Satin Mood and see what that does for you. All right, so these next ones that I'm going to share are gearing me up and getting me ready for the changing season. We're headed into spring and I am so excited, okay? So the first fragrance in this combo I want to share is Valentino's Donna Born in Roma. Now, to me, I feel like this is a year-round scent, okay? Specifically, this is perfect for a date night, a night out, what have you, but this is a beautiful blackcurrant, pink pepper, and bourbon vanilla fragrance, y'all. Absolutely beautiful. And again, she doesn't need any help either, in my opinion. However, in gearing her up to move into the warmer temps and to make her just a little bit more exotic, I decided to layer her with, and I have to look at the bottle, Utopia Vanilla Coco. Is that 21? 21. Utopia Vanilla Coco 21. So this also has bourbon vanilla. This also has jasmine sandbag. And this has a note of coconut. Those three notes layered with the gorgeous Miss Donna. She is a baddie in her two-piece and a sarong on a beach in Mexico. That's what she is, okay? This together, y'all, this will set you up and get your mind right and get it ready to head into the warmer temps. I know we are sick and tired of the cold. The cold has left Houston, okay? Like I said earlier, it's officially spring over here. The days are already longer. Like daylight saving time, I think we change over in March. That's usually when we notice the shift in how the sun sets. But the days are getting longer and it's crazy to me. Another conversation for a different video. But these two together, you have to try this. It's absolutely beautiful. All right, so this next combination is gonna have you smelling like a sweet, enticing, beautiful treat, okay? So the first fragrance is going to be Maison Serres For Your Love. Now this is primarily a raspberry and musky scent. People have said that this is similar to something of Baccarat Rouge 540. I personally do not feel that way. I feel like this is a fragrance on its own, but it's beautiful nonetheless, okay? It's a little bit ambery, but it's effervescent. It's a gorgeous scent. If you have not gotten your nose on this, this is definitely one that I think is worth exploring from the house. But pairing this one with Cassili's Eaten Juicy Apple 1, I think it's 101, y'all. So this one to me is an uplifting, mood boosting, happy type of scent, but layered with a more sophisticated version of this, I would say. Together, I think this kind of lets her hair down a little bit because like I said, to me, this is a little bit more sophisticated. She's a little bit more fun and flirty, but together, they just become a very juicy and beautiful combination. And I want to say they both have a note of raspberry in it and musk as well as vanilla. So layering these two is fun in the sun for sure for the spring and summertime. If you've tried this combination specifically, because of course Cassili fragrances layer beautifully with a lot of different things. But if you've tried these two, let me know your thoughts down below. For me personally, chef's kiss, beautiful and great for the spring and summertime. All right, so this last combination is so pretty and I cannot wait to wear this more as the temperatures get warmer. The first fragrance is Miss Cassili from Parfums de Marly. Now, you guys, this was my first love from the whole feminine line. I know everybody fell for Delina and Delina exclusive, but for me, I didn't understand the hype at the time and I really wasn't feeling either one of them. It was Cassili who was my first love from the house, so this will always have a special place in my collection and my heart from PDM. But this fragrance to me is pretty strange when you look at the note structure and when you actually smell the scent, because to me, I get basically a creamy peach type of scent, but there is no peach listed in the note breakdown. So this has red currant, I want to say it has plum in it, it has a little bit of vanilla, it's got some tonka bean, I believe. Overall, gorgeous. It's not thick and creamy, but there is creamy nuances flowing in and out of this fragrance, and it's absolutely gorgeous and great for the warmer temps. But I wanted to zhuzh her up just a little bit, and I decided to layer her with the Good Girl Princess, okay? So you guys know that I was very late to the game in discovering how gorgeous of a scent this is by itself. Lasting power is a whole different combination. Matter of fact, these two kind of play the same game in the longevity space, but together they help each other out and they stretch out just a little bit more. not the greatest longevity. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. It's not the greatest longevity, but the Good Girl Princess, she is a gorgeous, creamy, marshmallowy, and she's got a hint of like spice in the opening with the ginger. I absolutely love this scent, and I'm so mad that I was late to the game, but nevertheless, she is in my collection, and I'm so glad that I have her. So the creaminess that you get from Cassili, the marshmallow note that's in here just amplifies the creaminess from Cassili. Y'all, this is such a pretty combination. And honestly, this combination, I automatically think about like a Sunday lunch, Sunday brunch. That is what these two together give me, but it's so delicious. It's so good. It's a great one to try for the spring and summertime. All right, you guys, so that concludes part 3 of my layering combinations. Let me know your thoughts down below. Let's connect in the comments and see what you plan on zhuzhing up and layering together for this spring and summer. All right, so again, if you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can stay up to date with your girl EVE. And until the next time, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.